What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing today, guys? What's up? How are we doing, man? We got new cards today. I am excited. I've been playing some really fun things all day today, man. Lorwyn it's a good set. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I do like a lot of different tribal stuff. So I mean, that's exciting that we got a ton of new tribal type decks to try out and stuff like that. We've already got 3 videos recorded. I need ideally 3 more. We'll see. I don't know if I can get all 3 done, but I do have a lot of deck lists we can try out today that I'm very excited to show you guys. Athena, thank you so much for the 5 months. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate the 5 months with the Marty Mob. Appreciate you. We do have to get going pretty quick here though, guys. So I think we're going to just jump right in and show you guys some of the lists we're going to be playing, and then we're going to jump right into it, man. So excited for this set. Yeah, me too. It's been a good day. It's been one of the better days I've had on an early access for sure. I'm super excited. Oh man, new cards. Let's do it, man. Doing good, brother? Good. What's up, Swayze Mob? Feeling good today? I'm feeling excellent. Best I felt in a while. Verizon went down. I was gonna miss the stream, but while it was down, I'm building a Marilyn Faye Ascendant Thief deck, brawl. Still hacking up along. Felt like crap yesterday. Oh man, I'm sorry, but slightly better today. That's good. What's up, Andrew? Doing good, brother. How you doing? I'm excited to see what you're cooking for the new set. Haven't looked at much of many of the spoilers. Oh man, we got some good stuff. Let's take a look at some of these things. So couple of deck lists that I've already done and I've already got on the docket here is my Elf Stampede deck. This deck is 5 colors, but it is definitely pretty solid. It's the first thing I played today. I would like to take credit and say that I'm the first person to alt an Oko, because I alted the Oko today. It was really cool. And then we got the mini Mardu deck, which is basically like the old Boros sort of mini game plan with Arabella and stuff like that, but it's got black in the deck, so we can do some reanimation stuff, and it makes it 10 times more interesting and fun. And another really good deck that we kind of ran through people with. So those 2 are already done. And then Merfolks, we already did the Merfolk stuff. That was pretty cool. A little bit slower than I'd like, but the end games are crazy. So those 3 decks are done. So the ones we have left, this aggro deck, we've been getting whooped with this deck all day. I'm not going to probably end up playing this one. It's kind of one that it's going to hit the shelves now. I do need to play some Kithkin, some fairies I haven't tried, and then some more less tribal things are I need to do mono white tokens. This slime deck I've tried out a little bit. It's really fun, but I haven't won a game yet, so I doubt that's going to make a video just yet. That might be for later. And then this deck I just built. This one I really want to try right now, if you guys don't mind. It's kind of a silly one, but this is the card I told you guys I was most excited to play from the new set, and I meant it. I really want this to be a really fun deck list to try out today. So basically, I'm trying to work my way up to this card and copy the kin binding. If you can copy the kin binding, then every single permanent that you own, whether it be all these auras and all of these like mana ramp things, they all become kin binding essentially, right? The way I read it. And then every single turn I'm going to be creating like 10 tokens, and then they're all going to keep getting like 10x power because, you know, obviously the 10 tokens that enter keep making it bigger. So I'm going to try this one out. We're going to see how silly it is. It might be good. It might not be. Who knows? We're just kind of messing around with some stuff. So Mirrorform shenanigans. Yeah, man, I haven't seen anyone play the card yet, so I'm excited to try it out. I'm excited, man. We're also trying to still record videos, obviously, while we do this. So I apologize now if I'm not as chatty with you guys as usual. But yeah, let's just jump into it. Some of these may be used for the video, some may not be. I don't know. We haven't tried out most of these decks, so. What's up, CF Screams? How you doing? Yeah, we did a Discord notification. No worries. Thank you, Hughes. I appreciate you, brother. When I saw the previews of Mirrorform, I said to myself, that's a Swayze card, right? It's the first thing I saw that my eyes popped out of my head. I had to try it out. Have you started Jujutsu Kaisen? Haven't yet, so no spoilers. Yeah, I did. I went to the movies with Sarah. We watched it in theaters. It's the first 2 episodes. They're out right now, so right, here we go. Let me record just in case. All right, we got the opponent going first. We do have the Mirrorform, and we do have some ramp. Let's do it. I got all the pieces that I need here, so this could be a good one. This could be a good one. This is Ash Lizzle, right? I think so. We've only played once today. She beat me pretty badly, I think. I was playing my mono black deck, I think. It was not good. It was not good. Selesnya. Is this a Kithkin build? It is a Kithkin build. I like this matchup, I think. I think this will be okay. Green, or let's make it green. All right. So there's a little bit of mana ramp on 2. This card right here, by the way, guys, don't know if you've seen it yet. It is a 2 mana enchant your land. You basically get to tap it for double the amount of colors, which is a ramp spell for 2 that is really good, especially I think in this deck, because obviously if I can make it into a binding, that would be the best. This card is a problem. I will be exiling that next. Well, I probably should have had a sweeper in my deck for situations like this. I have to play it now just because it's going to obviously flip next turn, and I can't have that. All right, I'm man, I don't know. I don't know if we can win this one. These Kithkins are very, very fast, so we'll see. Damien, thank you so much. I will thank you properly right after this. I appreciate that very much. A Johnny's so good, man. I love a Johnny. All right, we need 2 white sources, which we have. Okay, so as long as I can survive one more turn here, this thing having trample is kind of an issue, though. Oof. I mean, it's still not great, though. I would have liked to have gotten a bigger Mirrorform here, but not much I can do about that. It is what it is, man. So this has again, XX, where X is the number of creatures that entered the battlefield this turn. So that should be a thing that kind of goes along with the whole turn. It shouldn't be phase dependent. Okay. They're taking a lot of damage for their own lands here. A Johnny's not anywhere near alting, but why would they take that damage? Are they... I was gonna say maybe it's an Elspeth, but they just cracked the token, so we know it's not Elspeth. Oh, just gonna bring down a creature land? Okay. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Yeah, I think we're just dead here, unfortunately. I think so. I could turn no, let's just do this. Ooh, I could turn it into something of theirs, non-aura permanent. Yeah, let's just go key binding here. All right, that's all I got for now. It is what it is, but I mean, offensively, this would have been really, really good, but defensively, we're kind of cooked. All right, well, at least I can talk to you guys for a second. Damien, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, brother. I appreciate that so very much. Unbelievably so. Sorry, I just want to make sure if I wanted to see if that was going to do really well for the video or not. Still maybe got a little bit of work to do. We'll see. But thank you for the 5, brother. I really appreciate that. Please show some love in the chat if you got gifted a membership. Absolutely appreciate that very, very much, brother. We see the vision though, right? We see the vision of this deck. I feel like Kithkin is a little bit of a weird one because it goes wide pretty fast. Maybe adding in a sweeper to this deck could be good. Oh, that's not Kithkin. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Big copies. Adding in a sweeper to this could be solid. We got this. We got this. Maybe. The thing is, you really want like a lot of permanence, right? So that way when you do get the kin binding, you're good to go. And I do have this to exile, and these to exile. I mean, I should, I don't know. Maybe I should take one of these off and then add in like a cheaper one, like a more of another 3-drop exiling effect. I don't know. Let's go enchantments and artifacts. Let's see what we got here. Like I could add in like a glass casket's not terrible. It's only 2 mana. Just something a little bit better on the curve. I know these ramp me into this though, which is why I have them, but I don't think having 8 of them is probably very wise. Let me see. I think having something a little cheaper would be better. I could, I guess, go with the cage actually works because even, yeah, let's go cage. That's actually a really good idea. It's another permanent that activates it. Yeah, that works fine. I could end up throwing in some, what if we threw in like, what if we threw in clay fired as well, like for some life gain and keep the mana rolling, but I guess I don't really want to run that many basics. I don't know, maybe we keep this how it is now with the cage. I think the cage is a good answer because that would have answered the Kithkin problem very easily. All right, let's try this out. How we doing tonight, Mob? We're doing good, man. Thank you for asking. Hard light, is there a mana cap for exile on that one? Hard light. Oh, so the hard light needs to be attached to an artifact, which we don't have a ton of artifacts in here. Now that we added Pinnacle Star Cage, we do, but yeah, not gonna like that one too much, I don't think. How long you been streaming for? We just started today. As far as like the stream today, we started right now. I've been streaming a long time though, as far as how long I've been doing it as like a thing. Splashing black for something like Bitter Bloom Bearer, so you can turn defenders into bindings. I don't know about splashing black. That seems a little bit too much. I like how it is. Kithkin is definitely not what you want to see in this matchup the way we had it before, because we didn't have a sweeper, but now that we do, I feel a little bit better. Also, hold on, I could add in, what if I do like one less of these? Like one less of these and then add in 2 Authority of Consuls. Maybe add in 3 of them. That could be good too. Authority of Consuls turning into one of those enchantments is pretty funny too. Dude, this whole deck has like a million ways you can go with it. As long as you're like focused on the permanent game plan, I think it's gonna be really good. Did you see how many of, you can see how my Kithkins all became 10/10s on that last turn? Kind of crazy. Hey, Swayze, saw you playing Capricorn? Oh yeah, I remember that. I don't remember what the matchup was, but he said he would be interested in doing a collaboration with you someday. I mean, maybe. We'll see if it, you know, time permits and stuff like that. I'd like to collab and stuff like that with people for sure. Let me start recording and we're going. Let's go. All right, we're going first with a lot of ramp into Mirrorform. I love it. And we've got the Star Cage. Not mad at it. Not mad at it. I just need to find my my Kithkin generator. Only 3 of them in the deck, but I do have some draw engines in this deck, so we should be good. It's a good find. I think I'd rather ramp for now, though. Let's go white. Saffron olive. Okay, so we got MTG goldfish. Okay, so they are already off to a pretty good start with all these little mini things, but I could end up just, you know, star caging the field here. Not mad at that. And then I could just, you know, spot remove the next spell for sure. Easy cleanup. Authority of Consuls. I like it. Man, if I top deck the Kithkin spell, I'm gonna be so happy. Or at least like a draw engine would be nice, you know? Would be nice. Alright, so their stuff can't be countered. That's usually gonna be like some form of like a control thing. Alright, I need a little assistance here. Definitely need my like star star charts, something like that, you know? I'm a little worried about counter spells. There we go. Perfect. So I need them to commit here so I can play my star charts. That was a good top deck. All right, they do commit. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tap. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. Okay. Let's do this. There's a pretty good spell. Nothing super crazy. Yeah, not exactly what I wanted to see here, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's do this. We'll take you, and then I guess we'll play out the festival. It's a really good way for me to generate more tokens and stuff like that, and eventually, I mean, if I want to copy that, I can. I guess I could do that as like a start, just to kind of get us going here. Force them to have like a sweeper or something like that, you know? It might be worth it. It's kind of like the backup game plan, but might be worth it. Let's start out with attacking the opponent first and see what they do. I'm worried about the counter spells though. I just don't know what they're playing. I have no idea. It could be like some sort of dragon control thing, or let's go Mirrorform maybe. Nowhere to run. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. All right. Oh, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. They didn't generate the tokens. They didn't generate the tokens because they're not ETBing. That was an oops. That was an oops. They did not generate tokens. Okay, so not a good backup game plan. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Learning the cards, you know, it happens. So it's only going to be that enchantment or bust that we had earlier. This is fine getting through, but I think I still want to answer it if I can, right? Draw 2 cards, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact. Good news is I can rechange them obviously over to the other enchantment once I get it. It is what it is. The only reason I was actually even running this card is because I wanted new cards in the deck, but in my personal opinion, I think obviously running like the Overlord or the Mistmoors would be a better play for this, you know, in this kind of a slot. Oh, no way. They're doing the same thing. They're going to turn all of these into lands. Okay, that's fine. They're doing the same thing. Only I could have got my spell I needed. Okay, not ideal. I guess we'll just, I should have scryed on the end step there. That's my bad. All right, end the turn. End the turn. That's funny. Me and Saffron Olive, I feel like play a lot of similarity, like sort of builds. We have a lot of the same sort of play styles and the decks that we like. Man, I really hope we can find something here off the top. Struggling here. All right, I was thinking about putting that in our deck too, just as a means of ramping, but decided against it. Let's go here. Oh, goodness, what is the shuffler doing to me, man? What is the shuffler doing? Let's just take this. Okay. Seam Rip, I mean, it's another spell, I guess. It's another spell that I can turn into the enchantment once we find it. I should probably add 4 of those enchantments in the deck. I guess that's my biggest issue, right? I should stop. I should not have only 3 in the deck. I guess we'll make that small adjustment after. All right, let's end the turn. We'll just create some tokens, maybe. I could give them this back and scry again, but I don't necessarily love the idea of that. We've got 2 of these at the bottom. Top deck should be good, man, I hope. They're counting their mana, which is a little scary. What's that about? Okay, so they can't, so I can't counter. It's fine. And Pursuit, that's fine too. I like that card for this kind of a deck too, if you're gonna go with swamp colors, you know. Let's activate the ability. Cooked. We're so cooked. Let's just attack. It's not the end of the world, but it's not going our way, I don't think. I mean, they're at 13 for sure, but they're pretty much stabilized right now. Like, there's nothing I can do at the moment. I definitely should not have wasted a Mirrorform, that's for sure. And are they going to Mirrorform the Pursuit? No, they're not. Okay, so what does it say? Damage isn't removed from this creature? Oh, okay. Damage isn't removed. Any damage, all damage will be dealt to you and other permanents you control is dealt to this creature instead. Exile it. Okay. It's fine. So I could Mirrorform that myself, you know? Which I think I'll do. What does it got? Ward 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course I can't. Of course I can't. I guess that's the good news, right? The good news is because they're also a Mirrorform deck, the moment they kind of play out a target that they were anticipating on hitting, I will be able to copy as well. So there's always that. There's always that benefit. I was 1 mana shy of being able to do that one though, so didn't work out. Can't counter again. I mean, they don't know I don't have a counter spell. Okay, perfect. So now I can turn everything into that. I should be able to win this turn. They're tapped out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pay the ward 3. Right? There we go. That was kind of nice. Oh, my camera died. No, I just realized that. Is it overheated? It's probably overheated, darn it. Gosh darn it. Sorry, guys. I'll reset the camera after this. I don't know what happened there. Did the plug come out? No. I think it might have overheated. This room is very hot right now. Sorry, guys. Might as well just take this off for a second then. Oh, this would have been so cool, but no face cam. What am I supposed to do if I hope the camera's not overheated. That's gonna suck if it is, because won't be able to record nothing. All right, so they're gonna copy as well. Let the battle begin. How many do they have? They have 10. They have a lot more than me, huh? I think they do. So what does it say? So all damage that would be dealt to you and other permanents you control is dealt to this creature instead. Man, what? How am I gonna get through this? Let me try to turn it back on. It did turn back on, but who knows if it's gonna overheat again or not. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this. All right, and we're gonna get one more. Everything's got vigilance, right? So I mean, why would I not send it through, you know? I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't know why we wouldn't send this through. I genuinely don't know what's gonna happen, because it's just gonna be, okay, so they just pick one creature and it just targets that one. Good God, this is gonna take forever. This is gonna take forever, huh? Okay, well, if it comes down to us decking each other, they're gonna get decked out first, so that's good, especially with that. And I guess that's going to deal damage to them, so. All right, how does that work with copies? That's exactly what I was trying to figure out. Now I kind of figured it out, though. It's just, I guess they get to pick whichever one they want to direct the damage to. Okay. I mean, this seems so pointless, but they all have vigilance, so it's like, you know. Oh, so they're gonna choose the block now. Okay. Interesting. So they're choosing a way to block. What is that about? So I guess that makes sense. So before they weren't choosing the block? See, I don't understand this card very well. I thought they were just... Okay, sure. Well, I guess we'll just activate this. Okay, so none of the damage goes to these? Okay, I'm so confused. Wait, why can't I hit done? Oh, I gotta choose. Okay. Sure. Sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. Creature to take damage. Let's have all the damage go to this guy. How does this work? Are we just gonna trade? Like one guy, one guy? This has gotta be the most wild game I've ever played. Yeah, so we just trade one guy for one guy, even though they chose blocks. Yes, I guess I'm just gonna keep passing a turn from now on. I'll let their pursuit just do the rest of the work, because I don't think there's any point to this going back and forth. I really don't. All right. And then they mirror form again. Sure. I guess that stops them from taking damage from their pursuit, so that's good. So what does this come down to? They've got 34 cards left. I've got... I mean, yeah, I mean, eventually I'm going to draw another mirror form, right? You would think. No blocks. All damage goes to this guy. So yeah, I'm thinking, thinking that maybe I just get another mirror form, make some copies again. Yeah, let's just do this. Make some copies again, and then just come down to a draw off. Which, I mean, we're gonna win, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. This is ridiculous, though. What if I make a bunch of these? Does that help? No, because going wide... Yeah, going wide doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, well. I don't know. This is going to be a very long game. I think we both know at this point, like, there's no point in attacking. I hope he knows there's no point in attacking. And I think we should just go to a draw off. Which they played the Nexus, which is a bad idea because we're officially 31 turns away. No blocks. Here's what I'll do. I'll trade some stuff with him. So 8, 16. Let's just do that. That way we at least both have to trade one apiece, you know? That makes sense. 16 for him. Yes, cage them all and you can get it win because no has more non-tokens. But this only takes creatures with mana value 2 or less. The tokens count as mana value of 8. They don't count as mana value 2 or less. So I wish it could take the tokens, but it can't. Nope. The point, free treasure tokens. Yeah, I guess. I guess more treasure tokens. But as long as I have more of these turtles than 31, I win. Literally, if I have more than 31 turtles, I win. Because that's how many turns I have until they're able to deal damage to me. And 31 turns, they draw 31 cards, game's over. How did we get to this point? Well, we got to this point because we ran into the one person on the ladder who's as crazy as me and likes Mirrorform like we do. And this is what happens. To be fair, their win con is actually pretty cool. I like that they're going for the tortoise win con. Is there a way to... We broke the game. We broke the game, darn it. Way to go, Saffron. We broke the game. I'll take that as a win. I'll take it as a win. That's a win in my book. When did the camera crash, by the way? Let me go back real fast and see when that crashed, because I do want to keep this in the video, but man, the camera crash is just disappointing. Let me see. Okay, so it crashed around here, and I didn't notice until about 4 minutes in. Nice. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep this one in. We'll keep it. That was fun, right? I mean, that's not gonna be great in the video to have a camera crash, but I mean, still a really fun game, right? Boo, lame. Classic arena. I know, right? Can't handle all the triggers. We were gonna win that one. I'm telling you, based on the situation we were in, we were gonna win that one. Congrats on breaking arena yet again. I had help this time. I will say Saffron helped me break the game this time. That was a hilarious game. Yeah, it was. All right, let's do another one. Let's do another one. I'm glad you guys like that. All right, we got going first. Hand looks great. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Put in some overlords to this deck. I mean, maybe. But I think I really just want to use new cards. Here's the thing. The overlords are better, sure. You can just copy a million overlords. But the binding is just such... It's a new card, and it's really ridiculous if it can, you know, get going. I think we're just going to go for the Star Cage play here, and then Iceberg after that. We got the kin binding. I forgot to add one more kin binding in the deck. I need to add a fourth one for sure. No doubt about that. All right, nice little cleanup. Clean up on aisle 7. All right, and we learned our lesson too. We don't want to copy the other enchantment. There's no ETB triggers on the copies, which we did just find one. This has ward 2. Oh, I can't even get that. That's tough. I guess we'll play this. Guess we'll play that. That's fine. We're still at 20 up against Kithkin. We had a bad roll against Kithkin last time, so happy it's going our way at the moment. At the moment. All right, that's getting through, unfortunately. 5 mana. Let's do it. I mean, why not, right? All right. No attack. I mean, I could put some pressure on them. They might, if I put pressure on them by attacking here, that may actually make them not attack this following turn, because they may want to start playing some defense. Pressure them or play defense? I think I'm gonna play defense, only because I'm greedy. I really want to win with the Mirrorform instead of putting pressure on them and beating them down. All right, another Battler is fine. They don't have any more mana to use. I mean, I guess they do have 3 mana to use if they want. These things have Trample, which is kind of killing me right now. But they have Ward 2, so I guess I can steal one this turn if I really want to. These guys are a serious problem. Another Cage would be amazing right about now, too. Okay, not a Cage, but... I really need to get to the end goal here, which is to find the Mirrorform, right? So, do I draw? Missed. Of course we did. This is bad. Okay. Missing there is not good. That was really, really bad. Oh boy. Grab this. Play you. Take you out. I guess we should probably start to pressure the opponent here. I guess. And then this next turn, I'm definitely gonna have to take this guy because he's still a little too big. How did we not hit a Mirrorform though? That's so wild. They're gonna flash something in here? They are. I didn't even know the Kithkins had a flash creature. Okay, that pumps their creatures up by 1 though. I do know that. I didn't know that had flash though. Okay. I think we still win here because this is gonna give me 2 creatures, which pump these guys up, right? And then we get another one. How much damage is this? 6, 7, 8 damage. No, I think we lose. I think we lose. Bummer. 8 damage. These guys don't stay this big is the problem. And that's a 7/7 trampler. I can't take it because of the ward. 5 I can block. So 4 there, block there, take 7. Yeah, I'm dead next turn if I... Wow. We lose. We lose. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Kithkin got us again, man. Star Cage, I think I did Star Cage a little too early. It's really these guys that are the problem. These guys right here, if they didn't have trample, it wouldn't be an issue, but also the fact that we didn't get Mirrorform too, so it is what it is. All right. Let's see if I did the math correctly. I believe I did. That's gone. Oh, I guess that depumps them. Never mind. We're fine, actually. Hold on. I forgot they get depumped on that. And then 1, 2, 3 here. I take 6. Okay, I guess I'm still alive. Nice. Johnny, okay. Got a hair in my mouth. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Ooh. Wait a minute now. Pay the 2 ward. Yes, sir. Wait a minute now. Okay, gonna get another Kithkin here. Each one can block. Let's go. It ain't over till it's over, I guess. I completely misjudged that. I forgot this was giving the entire field a 1/1 power creep. So when I took it out, I forgot to take that into my account. All right, they're gonna pump up their Fable. I mean, that's not a surprise. Can they pump it up again? They can, right? It doesn't get... It gets protection from everything, but it costs a lot. It costs 6 mana to give it protection from everything.
Side by side we fight.
Another one of these guys. Okay, I can take it. Could take it. It's another mana ramp, I guess. Yeah, and I mean, if I end up top decking the mirror, I mean, it's gonna be GG's for sure, but top decking it is gonna be the key here. Another star chart's really cool too. I could get a star charts I can draw into it, maybe. It might be worth giving like something back to them. I don't know. To scry, but that'd be pretty risky. That'd be very risky. I don't love the idea of that. Only bringing in the 1? That's fine. Come on, mirror. I need you. I'll take another cage too, I guess. A cage just to reset them. I mean, that'd be nice too. I know I can always sacrifice my cage to create some tokens too, guys. I'm kind of aware of that too, but I just not too concerned about that at the moment. There it is. Oh my God, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did the thing. We did a thing. Brand new card. Here we go. Here we go. I can't attack this turn, unfortunately. Would have been pretty amazing if I could. Finally, though. Let's go. We did the thing. That's the card I was waiting for. Little Mirrorform action. You, and you. All right, so we got 5 attackers that are going to be absolutely massive this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all going to be +9 power next turn, assuming I don't draw any more sort of token generators. Perfect. Boom! I can't believe that. I thought I lost that one for sure. I thought I lost that for sure, guys. All right, 2 really cool games back to back. That was what, 8 minutes long? So how much more time do I need for the video? A little bit more. That first game was so long. I am gonna make the adjustment real fast though. I need to make I need to add a 4th. Oh, that's my Kithkin deck. I keep clicking that one for some reason. This one. Okay, I need to add 1 more of these. And what I cut for that? I guess 1 Iron Crag isn't really doing a whole lot for me, right? All right, that seems good. That seems okay. Yeah. Just that way I can draw into it a little bit more frequently and stuff like that, you know? All right. Nice one, Mirrorform Tech. Yeah, that was really fun, man. That was cool. That's kind of the idea of the deck. So here's the deal. I could, like I said, I could add in like the Overlord of the Hauntwoods, Overlord of the Mistmoors, and just have those in the deck because they're not only ramp spells, but also generating tokens. And I can end up copying one of those and just like swinging through for lethal on the spot, which is probably better. But then the deck wouldn't have a ton of new cards. I'm trying to play as many new cards as possible. So I wouldn't advise playing that top end that I have, but it still works just as fine if you can, you know, hit that one instead. The playmat is so sick. I agree. I like how the board shifts to Shadowmoor depending. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. The way if you're winning or losing. Hey, have you thought about that automation creature for the Kithkin? Automation creature for Kithkin? I don't know which creature you're talking about. Let me see. Automation. I don't know which card you're talking about. Oh wait, do I need to put on? Not collected, huh? It's already on. Yeah, I'm not too sure which one what you're referring to. First time catching a stream. Love the content. Happy to be here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us. It means a lot to me. I know there's a lot of streamers live today, so that's one thing I like to say to you guys on these days is that I really appreciate you for making time to come here. It means a lot to me because, again, I know you can be a lot of different places, so thanks for being here. 3 steps ahead can copy. That's true. 3 steps ahead would be a pretty good one. It lets you choose its creature type and buffs all the creatures of that type. Oh, is that the... okay, so that's that mana... Well, it's not a mana rock. It's a vehicle, right? Duskmourn's still OP. Yeah, Duskmourn very OP. Automation or automation? Have you run any Bogart decks? I have not. The Lord that chooses the type, I'm sure he means. Gotcha. All the cool kids are here. You have the best content so far, of course. We are here. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. This is the place. Roaming Throne? Oh, for the Kithkin deck, Roaming Throne? Yeah, that'd be pretty good too. Swayze's got the most Riz. I don't know about that. What about the copy enchantments? Yeah, you could do like you could turn all your things into the replication. That'd be kind of crazy. I thought about doing I think I'm gonna do another Mirrorform deck with the Confiscate. And well, no, now that I know we don't get the ETB triggers, Confiscate actually wouldn't work, huh? Yeah, it wouldn't work. Never mind. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Going first. Love that. Oh no, is it the mirror again? Well, at least this time maybe we can do our own game plan and show them what we meant to do last time. Oh, that wasn't a white source. Already off to a bad start. Very nice. Good job. Good job, me. Good job, me. Doesn't look like he's playing the same deck. Were they running white before? No, they're not. They're playing Kithkin. Okay. Well, doesn't hurt us too bad, but it does hurt a little bit. I could have gained 1 life. I would imagine Saffron is you know, or his name is Seth, right? I think he's probably a little confused in that last game what I was even trying to accomplish because I did it wrong. I, you know, played the festival and I copied that instead. So hopefully this time we get to showcase what we meant to do or what we were trying to do. Johnny.
Danger surrounds us.
Too many things I need to answer with this Kithkin deck. I don't know why I keep getting matched up with it, but it is not a good matchup for us. I'll tell you that much. But hopefully with the consult the star charts, I can find another cage. Cage would be good. Seam rip on the authority. Okay, sure. It's actually a good hit. There's our nemesis right there. This guy is nasty work, man. Kithkin's bound to get us though one of these games, so it is what it is. But I think if I get a cage here, we'll be all right. I do need that. All right, well, at least I got my win con. Well, I got my win con, but how good is my win con here? Not really very good at this point. They're just too fast. They're too fast. Even if I get a land here, hypothetically, Mirrorform on the kin binding is still not very good because I'm only going to get, what, 2 of them? Not exactly good. I mean, it would have been better, of course, if I had my consoles, but... And my ramp spells would have been nice too, but oh well.
Stand by my side, friend.
All right, we're getting ran over. I have decided this game has come to an end. Okay. I mean, they're all trample, so it does not matter which one I block. GG's. Got us. Got us with the old Kithkin. I do think Kithkin is powerful. The more I'm seeing it, the better I'm thinking the deck actually is. I wasn't a big fan of, well, I'm a big fan of Kithkin, but I didn't think it was going to be very good, and I think I was wrong. I think I was wrong. Star Cage would have been an answer, though. Wish I had it. I like Seth as knowledge player, and I like his decks in YouTube. Voice drives me nuts. No, I think he's very. I love his. I love when they do the. What is it called? The spoilers. I like to watch his spoilers the most because he does have, in my opinion, the closest play style to my own, and I feel like his opinions on certain cards are pretty cool. Did you start streaming late? I saw you on the other side while being with Malone. Yeah, I start streaming a little bit later in the evening on these days. Same as usual on my Wednesdays. Is this live? No, it's not. Just got off work. I'm just kidding. Just got off work. What are we running with right now? We're trying to do some Mirrorform nonsense. I'm good currently. First place in my league. Let's go, dude. Sweet. Watch so much of Swayze. Wasn't sure. He has fantastic spoiler videos. Love his knowledge on those. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the fact that he's got so much knowledge on past cards too, and he's played the, you know, the much older formats that I haven't played. I learn a lot. All right, here we go. I'm going first. I mean, only because I'm going first, but no, that's bad keep, right? That's a bad keep. I almost kept it. Could have been bad. All right, here we go. Still not great, but here we go. Man. Hopefully Star Charts gets us there. our top decks have to be kind of perfect on this one. Another Kithkin deck? Oh, brother. Maybe I should not play Kithkin at any point because I feel like everybody's going to release a Kithkin build. It is just such a tough matchup for us. Well, I mean, if I star charts and try to find a cage, is it worth it? I don't know. Or should I just hang on to it until I can get to 4 mana? I'm always not sure what to do with the star charts early on like this. Like, is it imperative that I gotta hit this cage right now, or can I survive a little bit longer? I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait. I'm greedy, so I'm gonna wait. That's a good find. A little bit of ramp here. Produce double blue. All right, now we might want to get serious about the star charts. All right, they're gonna pump the fields. Controls get 1/1 and trample. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't directly pump everything. It's just whenever it enters, gives 1/1 power. But so does the aspirant, so that's gonna happen really quickly. Yeah, 6 damage, not good. Not good. Seam Rip. I guess it's the best card here. All right, that's all I got. Seam Rip. We'll take you, and then we'll have to take damage for this, or what? Wait, so how does this work? Why can't I cast this spell? So this says, choose a color, enchanted land of the chosen color. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. Yeah, so why is that not working? It was working. What the heck? Okay, so I didn't need to take damage for that. Nice, well done. I did not see my Aang's iceberg showing highlighted like I could play it there. That was weird. And I take 2 damage for no reason. Oh, because this was green. This was green. It didn't have the white source. I see now. I see where I went wrong. All right, Seam Rip, that's fine. I will take this then. Yeah, I see where I went wrong. I didn't have the Verge activated. All right, so I could take their Seam Rip, which would shut that down, or I could take this guy for now. Yeah, I think taking this guy for now is fine. I'm very glad that we got all of our pain lands back, though, man. It makes the Verge lands so much better. Is it sheltered by ghosts? It is, of course. All right. Can't catch a break around here, huh? So this is giving trample or what? Yeah, it gains trample. Wow. Everything gives trample around here. This Kithkin deck is like trample mania. All right, here we go. It's basically Star Cage or bust. I'm pretty much gonna call it now. Thank God. Thank God. All right, I do get back my enchantment, which does help later for creating more of these. So worth it. All right, that has summoning sickness, so that's good. No plays from the opponent. All right. That's a 3/3, so even if they have a removal spell to take out the 1/1 here, it would have to be sheltered by ghosts. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to end the game here on me. I mean, it might have been safer ultimately to play the festival, but I mean, it's sheltered's the only way they win the game here, so I hope that we can at least just avoid that. That's fine. They don't win the game, but it does hurt. It does hurt. I mean, I guess they could play a Kithkin that pumps that Sanctuary too, but... Alright, still alive. We're still alive for now. All right, they're tapped out. We know what they got. Man, what a tough situation we got ourselves in. We can chump block for a while. Can chump block for a little while. I kind of hope they top deck a land here. Just one time for me would be nice. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if they pump their Fable again right now, they win the game, because then they can just get protection from everything and just send it through. I would really like other matchups though. I'd like to see how our deck fares against other things besides just Kithkin. I don't like how they're looking at the Star Cage. Okay, that's why they're looking at Star Cage. Okay, so they're gonna give trample to everything here, so that does it. That gets them the win here. Right, because these guys, yeah, they give trample when they enter. 1/1 gains trample. You got it. You got it. That's tough. I really want to play a different deck list though, man. I really do. I'd like to showcase this playing any other deck would be nice. You didn't have white mana up? Yeah, I noticed that later. That's my bad. By the way, Bunny's deck you built a year or so ago is still my favorite deck ever. Really? Wait a sec, hear me out. Mirrorform on synthesizer. I did think about that. I think if you put a Mirrorform on synthesizer, obviously it would be incredibly insane. But again, I wanted to do more new cards. This is usually on these days, I build decks that are not necessarily great on purpose just because I want to try out some new stuff. Players must have a soft spot for Kithkin. I don't know, maybe they do. I like it a lot. I think Kithkin is awesome. I just wish I could play a different matchup. It's just how these early access work, actually, quite a bit, actually. They a lot of people find that something works against them and then they just copy it or whatever, and then it gets around really fast, and then next thing you know, there's an early access meta. It happens all the time. Earlier it was Vivid decks and Elemental decks. It was basically all I was seeing, and now it's Kithkin. Mono red might be pointless in standard after this set. Teamer Dragons list for the mirror could be good. Could be. Do Kithkin? I mean, I don't know. At this point, usually I build the deck, right? I built the Kithkin build, but usually after I see it this many times, I just know there's going to be 1,000 videos on it. So it's like, if I really want to make it, you guys don't need to see another video on Kithkin. It's pretty narrow too what you can do with it, so. All right, we're going to play another one because I need at least one more game where it's not Kithkin and like we can have another fun. Like this one was how long? Let me see. Sorry, I forgot to mark this one. This was 3 minutes. I like being in an early access event though, because it's a little more loose on my editing and what games I can play and stuff. I can kind of keep playing until we find some entertaining ones. Mirrorform on Sephiroth and then kill them. Well, yeah, you could do Sephiroth, but then yeah, they were all sacked for legendary roles, so I guess you'd get the burn on it, but I have to say the reason I watch you is because the early access devolves into a temporary meta decks that don't conform to the temporary meta decks and stick to your true self. Yeah, I try to. I do like to play some of those decks though. I do want to try fairies, by the way. I haven't seen fairies a whole lot, but I try to stay fun. All right, here we go. We're going first. We do have the ramp. I'm gonna keep it. Early game ramp is always gonna be a keep for me. Would like a consoles every time, but you know, I don't even run 4, so how can I expect to get it every time? Oh, we see some merfolks. Okay, haven't seen merfolks in a minute. This thing says when it taps, they can tap me down. All right, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna add additional. White source. I think that's good. And then one more land I can actually get down buried in the garden as well. Okay, that's fine. We'll flash in the iceberg. I do feel like they're about to flash in another creature, of course. Yes, they are. This guy is okay, but he is annoying when they start to copy. When they start to copy and then on tap a bunch of times, it gets annoying. It looks like they're playing a version of the deck that I played earlier that does have the, what is it? The enduring vitality, the one that gives mana to everything. Okay, I found a land. All right, we're gonna ramp again. Keep on stealing their important cards here. I need another cage, of course. Keeps coming down to me needing some cages. Cage up some of these merfolks and these Kithkins. All right, what does this one do? I haven't seen this one yet. It's an additional cost to cast, and then when it enters, it creates another 1/1. Okay, just a lot of go wide strategy here. Okay, they're gonna draw a boatload of cards, but hey, I don't take damage. Gotta be pretty happy about that. All right, I am for sure going to try and find the cage here. Anything outside of 2 mana? No. Come on, cage. Too easy. All right, what's next? 15 more merfolks hit the field? Hope not. I do hate that I kind of keep using those consult the star charts for 2 mana though, man. I'd like to get 2 cards in hand and get some actual card advantage going. I think that's what my deck is lacking the most in, is like card advantage. We kind of like run out of value and it's not very good. Seam rip. We'll take that unless you got a Tidebinder. Yep. Hold on. If, hypothetically, if the Tidebinder comes down and then takes this, like if the Tidebinder hits the ability like this, and I take the Tidebinder, if ability artifact creature has all abilities as long as this creature remains on the battlefield. So if I do this, does it stop that? I think it stops it, right? Because it's not on the battlefield anymore. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought because it wasn't going to be on the battlefield, we'd be fine. Well, they get to keep their best card. I definitely should have taken that over that, but I thought I could get both. I thought because it left the battlefield before its ability actually went off, it would just fizzle, but shows how much I know. Now I got to deal with this guy again. And I got another one. Nice. That's a great card. I'll take it. I will take it. Really? Okay, sure. I mean, it's 2 cards that I need, so. It's definitely cards that I need. All right, so they're gonna either counter. Wait, is that a counter? What is that? Whenever this creature enters, return up to 1 other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Actually, if they return to Star Cage, I get to replay it. I mean, that's kind of fine. That's okay with me. They get a bunch of stuff back for sure. That's great, but it's just replayable later. I guess I do have to survive a pretty big hit here though from the opponent. All right, it's gonna get a little dicey. Road's gonna get a little bumpy here. Block the big thing. Star Cage again. Drowner. Ooh, I have 14 life. Can I take a hit here? I don't know. I don't know. All right, this is the only one that I'm not going to be able to take with the cage, though, is the problem. All right, let's block. just to untap everything. I guess that's fine. Oh, but it pumps up the field too? Oh, of course it does. We're dead. 3. Oh, I get no choice. I got no choice unlocking. Ay. All right, well, another deck that gets us because it's a go wide strategy. I feel like our deck would work a lot better. It really would work a lot better if I had more sweepers in the deck, because clearly we keep running into just go wide, go wide, go wide. So I don't know, maybe we add some more. I just feel like our starts have been pretty weak though too. All right, one more try. I really want one more big game. I want one more big game. Brutal, I know. I thought we could survive one more attack there, but all the tap downs there were pretty bad. Have you tested merfolks or fairies yet? Yeah, we got a merfolk build already done and a video made. We kind of cooked with that one. Did it for science. The more you know. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? I thought I knew something. I didn't. It cooked me. I got in trouble. I don't think it mattered though, to be real. I kind of needed to get that Tidebinder off the field anyways. Day of Judgments, I know. I should add more Day of Judgments and stuff to the build too, but I'm going more for the greed. I mean, here's the thing. I need to have 4 copies of the target that I'm trying to copy, and I need 4 mirror forms. Those are not getting cut, and so I'd have to make the adjustments elsewhere. And I don't know. I just don't love the idea of not having permanents constantly coming down and hitting the field, because when we do get to the win con, we want it to pop like as best as possible. It's hard. It's a hard one to build for sure. I don't know. But at least in this one, we get the Star Cage to start it off with. Hello from Hawaii. Hey, shout out Hawaii. Thanks for being here, man. I need more card draw. Card draw is the thing I'm really missing. That's what I'm really missing. All right, here we go. We got a pretty good starting hand here, actually. Probably one of the better ones we've had. And it's fairies. Okay, so fairies I can utilize the cage on, so that's good. Ooh, what's this? It's a horse serpent? That is not a fairy. You can't just change the rules out of the blue like that, man. All right, so what do we got? It's a serpent that's... Oh, I guess they're going to work their way up to a Leviathan. Remove a counter on this creature. Draw a card. Remove another... What? 2 counters from this creature. Tap target creature. Okay. It might be a little early for this, but I have 2 of them, so might as well try. And it probably is going to get countered, I would guess. If it doesn't get countered, though, we know it's just a flash creature, which is still equally bad. They kind of get the value after I sweep the field of just adding more power to the field again, but at least I know my next cage probably won't get countered. Just kidding, it might. Is this just instant sorceries, though? Counter non-creature spell. Nice. Very nice. Non-creature spell. I draw a card. So they can do that right now. All right. Go ahead and do it. Just do it. Get to draw a card, though. All right, so if I want to play the star charge for just 2 here and just go find my, mirror form, that might be pretty good. I don't really need to find anything else. I have all the pieces I need, right? No guarantee it's going to find the mirror form, but... Spell snare, sure. All right, how about this one? Does this one hit? It does. It does not. It does not. Okay. One of these days I'm gonna resolve something. Oh, that's not even a 2-mana creature. Nice. Didn't realize that. I thought that was a 2-mana fairy. Fun. GG's. It was over no matter which way you cut it. Thought that was a 2-mana fairy. All right, so I can block the Tidebinder. That's helpful at least. Fountain Port to create a fish token. So 3 in the air. 1 gets around. That's gonna be the 4 damage. Plus if they go Restless Reef, or even just a kill spell, which looks like they have. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Things are going sideways all of a sudden. Is what it is. They didn't even play the Bloom Bear. I know. I didn't know if they were fairies, but I'm thinking they were. I mean, they played that serpent early on too. Was kind of throwing me for a loop. I don't know. Is there any adjustments I can make? I just don't know. That matchup is crazy. That one's hard. They're just tempo. They got a lot of answers. Ton of answers. Counter spells. Slow me down. I don't know, man. I like the deck. I really do. I like the deck. I got enough footage for a video too. We've got 2 really fun games too. But I don't know. I feel like this deck is lacking as far as like card advantage goes. And then I don't know. That last game I'm not going to worry about. I would never want to tailor this deck to try to combat what we just had there, because that's not the norm. The norm really is the Kithkins, it's the Merfolks, it's those kind of decks that we've been seeing. So if I were to tailor this for that, it would be like, you know, maybe adding a couple more sweepers into the deck, but ultimately, oh man, internal temp is high, allow it to cool. Camera's turning off again. Sorry guys, the camera's turning off again. I apologize. This happens a lot on early access days because I'm in here for so long and the camera overheats because I'm obviously recording forever. So man, not having a cam, that was crazy. Yeah, I guess there's no cam for just a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Anyways, like I was saying, I think the deck is cool and I'm excited for the video. I probably make some adjustments later, but I'll probably put a pause on this one for now. We'll go on to our next deck list and try out something new. Let me put this one down though. Mirrorform. Maybe make a folder for it. I don't know. I think I need to grab like a fan or something. Maybe I could just turn obviously the fan on in the room too. That would help probably a little bit. And then I'll open my back window to get some airflow in here. Hold on one second, guys. All right, so hopefully there's not a whole ton of ambient noise, but you guys might pick up on some ambient noise from outside. I just opened the back window. But here in AZ, let's see what the temperature is right now. It's not even cold outside. That's the thing. Yeah, it's 70 degrees outside, man. Like, what are we even doing? 70 degrees. No, we won't hold on a second. Darn it. All right, bye. All right, let's play new deck. Let's play new deck. Oops, did not mean to hit that. So we have some fun ones. We have some good ones. I haven't played fairies yet, but I also haven't played my tokens deck. I kind of want to see how my tokens deck plays before I record with that one. I don't know why they separate them like this. We already did these ones. Kithkin. I mean, I had a feeling I wanted to play this one, but not so much anymore. I'm gonna do mono white tokens. I want to see how well this plays. I think it's gonna be a very good deck. We'll see. It plays the same top end as that last deck though, as the WinCon, but I've got at least a Johnny in here, which is pretty cool. So let's give this one a shot. I won't be recording obviously, so we can chat. Gruul deck. I don't have a Gruul deck, but I have a Naya Slime Against Humanity deck. Oh, that's right. He's in Arizona. I know, right? Swayze ASMR is not that bad. I feel so bad with no cam right now. It feels so weird. I am not a no cam guy. It's January. It shouldn't be that hot. Yeah, you would think, right? I have a huge question, Swayze. I've been playing your deck where you steal everything. Lots of fun. But it seems like I need something for the early game. Using Confiscate, it's the blue. Yeah, I know which deck you're talking about. I don't remember what the early game in that deck looks like. You might have to remind me. But, I mean, there are a lot of good things you can add. I mean, I don't know what it has again. I don't know if it has like No More Lies or, you know, Authority of Consoles or what, but there are a lot of good early game answers you can add to an Azorius build. Get Lost. Whatever you're seeing, you know, those adjustments you can make. All right, everybody, Swayze needs a better camera. I don't need a better camera. This actually holds up really, really well. It's a really good camera, actually. It was actually probably the bigger investment in my whole setup. But this room, I'm so used to being so hot, I just don't even feel it anymore. But this room, I would imagine, is close to like, with my PC going on right now, it's probably close to like 85 degrees. It's so hot in here. Because I've been locked in this room for you know, 10 hours with the PC running. It's, I just forget. I get really comfortable in the heat. I'm not a cold guy, so I just forget, and I touch the top of the camera and it's burning hot. So I need to put a fan on it somehow, but I don't have a setup like that. I think I need to add a setup for a fan to point directly at the camera. All right, so we're playing Vivid. I've run into this sort of build kind of a lot today. It's very powerful and it pops off very fast because there's a lot of ramping going on. All right, so we do have the Ajani. I could blow up their Tender, which seems pretty cool. But I also could just create a 1/1. But the Tender is gaining them 5 mana. Yeah, we have to blow this thing up. Yeah, no thanks. I love that mono white tokens and control now has a new turn 3 sort of token generator. Now that we don't have to use the Jeskai Siege anymore. Oh goodness, another one. Oh yay, hexproof for everything. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Another Ajani, not what I needed, but not terrible either. Defense or offense? I mean, I don't really care for the offense right now. I kind of need to protect the Ajani. Do I though? Because I have another one. Yeah, probably not. Let's just get in there. Wait, is this Legend VD that we're playing? I think it is. I think it is. All right, Swayze needs a new room. Okay, I guess I could use a new room. No, it's the PC. I genuinely don't know why my PC gets so hot. I mean, apparently all my friends tell me that their PCs, like when they're playing games, doesn't get warm, and mine heats up this room so fast. This guy is a nightmare. My goodness. Day of Judgment, if you can hear me, we could really use some help right about now. Yay, draw 25. Yep. Vivid is real, I'll tell you that, guys. Vivid has been kicking my butt all day. It's something I wanted to play as well, but early on today it was just everywhere, so it's just another one of those decks I avoided. I could really use that Day of Judgment though. Yeah, LVD. I lived in AZ in Texas. I was used to the heat growing up. Now I'm in Iowa. The winters are ridiculous. Yeah, I don't do well in cold. Cold is not my thing. Okay, so if I play another Ajani, I take out their hexproof guy. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing I can do here. I look how ridiculous this deck gets, man. It just goes crazy so fast. I don't know. I think I'm kind of just bored and tired of decks that give you access to 5 mana on turn 3. Like Badger Mole's done it. Now we got this guy doing it. It's just, it's getting a little old. Johnny. Let's draw a card. I mean, does it do us any good to try to stop this? These have trample. This has trample. Now we're cooked. Nah, we're cooked. That's not a Day of Judgment. That ain't no Day of Judgment. This could have been pretty cool if the opponent didn't have 200 mana on turn 3. We could have done something here, I feel like. I mean, I know we're not supposed to concede, but I'm pretty sure the game is over, right? I mean, we got 14. 20 damage just off these 3 alone. This guy flies. I can't block it. This thing, it deals X damage to creatures opponents they control. They already used that up. Okay. I don't know. I guess we find out and see if they got lethal here, but I'm pretty sure they do. Reveal cards, top of the library, reveal permanent card, X's number of colors. Oh god, another draw 7. Oh my god. Good game, sir. I know we're supposed to let people do their thing, but I mean, this one's foregone conclusion, right? Are we safe to leave this one? I always feel bad. Nah, let him pop off. Let him pop off. Pop off, King. Pop off, King. Yes, I hate how people have 84 mana by turn 3. Yeah, that's my only gripe. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it definitely has some really fun, cool end games like this, but it's just annoying because it kind of narrows what I can play and what I can do, unless I'm willing to do, you know, those crazy ramp spells as well. I think I have tons of sweepers in here, right? I mean, we should, I would imagine. I can't remember when I built it this morning, but let me see. Because if I would have just swept the board there, we would have been fine. Let me check and see. Also, I think I'm going to try to turn on the camera again in a second. It is... Nah, it's still pretty hot. I'll give it a few more minutes. Camera will be back on in 5, guys. Maybe one more game. We have... Oh, yeah, we were running split up because I'm running this guy. So this will allow us to give indestructibility to tapped creatures. So the thought process when I made this was we attack in with our creatures and then they have indestructibility, of course. And then after they attack, we sweep the board on all tapped creatures because it wouldn't matter and they wouldn't die. But wait, what was the thought process? Because there's no way that their creatures would be tapped. I thought I had Authority of Consuls. Is that what I know? Hold on, I'm rethinking my deck here, guys. Hold on. Split up. Tapped creatures, or no, I think it's because tapped creatures get indestructibility. We would attack and then we would choose non-tapped creatures. That's what the plan was. And then I would sacrifice this. Yeah, that's what it was. I think that's a pretty good idea as far as sweepers go. I mean, better than losing all of my stuff too, right? Yeah, let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. Hopefully our opponent doesn't get 100 mana on turn 3. Let's go. Standard is so annoying, mostly playing Brawl these days. That's fair. That's very fair. Did you see the combo I talked about? I did not. No. That's awesome. Hopefully enough rares and mythics I can get the Brawl shot. I do have the one standard deck I would like to hit Swayze with though. I mean, yeah, drop it in Discord. You know where to shoot that list over and I will take a look. All right, opponent goes first. See, I feel like that Vivid deck, we would actually have a pretty good matchup with our last deck that we were struggling with. I feel like if we had gotten up against a Vivid matchup, we have a lot of good like spot removal exile. And I feel like that would have been a pretty cool matchup. All right, we take out their Johnny. We play a Johnny of our own.
Face this alone. Your size belies your bravery.
I forgot we had the Water Shaper in here. I'm actually really excited to try this out. It's going to allow us to keep the pressure on the opponent.
One way or another.
Are we trading?
I thank you for your aid.
No? I'm going to give it a map token, you cheater? Okay, cool. Not trading then. Okay. Scaredy cat. Well, what if I told you we're not trading? You're going to have to sacrifice a creature.
Violence isn't the only.
Hey, I've got the Elspeth here, which is going to be really nice, especially with the Johnny. We're going to go wide really fast here. Demonic Pact, though, is crazy. I really hope they're not planning on giving me that, because I don't really want it. I don't really want that card. Not a fan. Let's go ahead and create 2 more guys. Let's go give a flying. Let's just send these 2 in over the top to kill this. And then I suppose this goes over here. Yeah, if you could just keep your Demonic Pact, I'd really appreciate that. I think you need to be in the early access event for him to even use the new cards against you, Waffle. Yeah, the new cards you can't use right now, but... Adept Water Shaper and vehicles to tap creatures at instant speed make blockers not die. That's very true. Very, very true. New set and already going tokens first, I see. That's strange knowing you, Swayze. Yeah, I was just trying to do something a little different. Trying to be a little different. I want to play against you, Swayze. I know, we'll play, what's today? We'll play soon, I'm sure. I mean, middle of the week right now, or middle of the month, but... Alright, so they're tapped out. Oh, they're doing the Mirrorform stuff. Ooh, spicy. They're being spicy. Okay, we're gonna bring this in first. This is second.
Side by side,
This is third. And I kind of got to close these games out really fast here, because if we don't, we're going to lose to the Demonic Pact when they copy it a million times. Which, speaking of which, I can't have them getting too many Demonic Pacts here, so... Because that, you know, that's their plan. They're going to deal 4 damage to my face and gain 4 life. That's like their main game plan and objective here with the Demonic Pacts. So it's a really good copying target for sure. I respect the hustle. Man, adding Elspeth to my Mirrorform deck could be pretty solid too. Actually kind of crazy. What if I have another one? I assume this is GG's.
Your size belies your
All right, we got him. We got him. Okay, so we can record some more stuff here, but what? Before I turn on my camera, I gotta decide what we wanna do next. Should we continue mono white a little bit and make a video on that, or should we do fairies? So I'll let you guys kind of like let me know what you think in the chat. I'll make the ultimate decision, but let me know what you guys think. Should we do the fairies? Should we do like one more game of that big copies and see if we can pull off one more big game? Should we just jump to mono white tokens, or should we do Kithkin? Those are kind of our options at the moment. I don't really want to do Kithkin just because of how much we've seen it today. I would do the slime deck, which, I mean, we can show you guys what this looks like, but we're not going to play this one just because I know it's really bad. It's not really bad. It's just, it's hard to get consistent. Slimes Against Humanity is a card you can copy with the schemes, and it also copies with the Cursed Recording. And I was trying to put something together with that, but copy add Elspeth. Big copy add Elspeth. Could do that. Elspeth would be sweet. Seam rip consoles. I gotta figure out a way to make this draw me more cards realistically. I really do. What a fun deck though. This is such a fun deck. Here have some ideas for you. Have to look at Slime Against Humanity again? Tokens, fairy, copy, Kithkin. Oh, fairies is better than copy than Kithkin. All right, we can maybe do some fairies. Merfolks. We already played Merfolks already. It's already a whole video done on that one. Golgari Elves, we already did that one too. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you. Anything from the new set work with your Cats deck? I'm sure there's a lot of things I could do with the Cats deck. There's a lot of tribal stuff. I'm seeing a couple of fairies. Let's play some fairies. I haven't played fairies yet. Let's play some fairies. Here's the fairies deck list. If you guys want to copy it. I haven't tried it yet. This is like going to be brand new to me, so we'll see what we can do. But just flash in your fairies, basically like a Demir sort of mid-range package, a little bit more try-hardy sort of stuff. A lot of answers, a lot of disruption, and then we beat them down with our fairies, and we hope for the best. Let's do it. Let's play some fairies. And I will turn the camera back on. Hopefully it doesn't fry out, because if it does, I'm cooked. If it fries out, we're cooked. Okay. Gotta go copy things again. I know, I want to do it one more time, but we'll do it. We'll do it again one more time before this stream ends. I think you'll get bored with fairies quick. I watched a few games of it today, and its streamers got steamrolled and bored with the deck quickly. We'll see. I mean, I haven't tried it yet. We'll see. I would like to get a video on fairies, though. All right, here we go. Opening hand. We have a really good start. This is the card you want to see in the opening hand. Let's do it. If you can follow the nuisance with the new glitter, or what is it? Bitter bloom. It's so good. Okay, so we can add counters back to this too later, which is pretty cool off of the hex. No way we found it. That's actually kind of sick. Okay, so we've got options now, some really good options. Opponent's probably gonna try to flash something in here. Could be fairies as well. Never know. It is in fact fairies. Yeah, no thanks. That's a really good card. It's probably one of the better cards in our deck, so whoever can resolve it is in good shape. They're missing a land drop. We love that. They're also running Curiosity. Not really surprised about that, though. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to try to flash this in. I mean, I'm probably going to, but then they're going to get this down. Which is fine. I can block for days with the bitter bloom, so they let me on tap. Shouldn't have done that. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Oh, they're cooked. I think they're cooked. No attacks. How is there still an algorithm when you're playing an early access event? I don't understand. Like, I haven't seen fairies in a long time, and now all of a sudden we're getting fairies. It's cool, but kind of weird how that happens. Kavera, what the heck? Okay. Oh, I see. Nice. Nice work. Nice work. I don't know, man. What do we do? I guess we could swing through and just activate this, but then I'm only leaving myself 1 mana open, which I don't know. I need to draw some cards, obviously. I'm gonna let this just go for now, though. I'm just gonna flash an Enduring Curiosity. That's all I got. Them getting back their own bitter bloom off the Kavero was not on my bingo book. I thought they were going to bring back their Curiosity too. It's kind of surprising to see them hit their bitter bloom. I mean, makes sense though. All right, they scoop it up. I mean, that makes sense. I was definitely getting much farther ahead than they were. We had another Curiosity we could flash into. We were probably going to end up drawing a couple of cards there, maybe two to four. But yeah, good game. All right, easy first win in the mirror matchup, but we had a really good start though. Easy first game. Fairies seem pretty good, man. I'm actually kind of impressed with them. Dimir midrange has been good for a while, though. I just wish Mutavault got reprinted for standard. Use your soundboard more, bro. Personal request. Deep voice Swayze gets me every time. What are you talking about? I am using a soundboard.
This is my real voice.
I just don't like to scare people. Fairies and Murlocs or Merfolks are going to be more relevant here than the last time the set came around. Yeah, that's true. I think every tribal deck that they're trying to push is going to be decent. It's going to be decent. What was your first MTG set when you started playing, Swayze? That's a good question. I don't really know. I'd have to go back and do some research on that. So I have a pretty spotty record with Magic. So when I was like really little, because I was born in 91, my uncle, I don't remember how old I was. I had to have been really young, but he showed me Magic cards and was trying to teach me the game and stuff when I was really young, and didn't quite understand it. But I had a little deck that he gave me, mono green deck, and then it wasn't until high school that I got back into it and started playing for real. And then from there, I stopped playing right when the first Innistrad came out. I think it was like 2009, 2010. All right, here we go. Opening hand is, it's okay. I've got a lot of interaction, so I guess we keep, but okay, another Restless Reef. Not what you want to see. Elementals. Uh-oh. Let's just do this for now. Okay, this thing actually produces a lot of mana. I probably should have just taken it out. Uh-oh. Nope, actually, get a much better counterspell. Let's go. Huge. All right, you're gone. And we're gonna drop the Nuisance. I said it earlier, but this card is like the most appropriately named card of all time, a Nuisance, because it is just that. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna choose fairies, and I'm thinking I want to tap that down. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna play this, just hard casting it. I'm not gonna bring my Nuisance back to my hand. And then I'm going to put 2 stun counters on this guy because I don't want them getting the mana off of it.
Press the attack.
No mana for you. 2 mana off of one thing is just absurd. I don't really understand how much mana ramp we really need in standard, but apparently we don't have enough. Apparently Badger Mole wasn't good enough. So countering a non-creature spell could be relevant against elements, but I don't know. It's a tribal deck, so probably not as good as you would hope. They just evoked that, so they're gonna deal 3 damage to Kaito. Okay, makes sense.
I need more intel.
Makes sense. All right, we're gonna go fairy. I mean, does it matter? No. All right, let's just attack, and we'll flash in the Glen. What a funny name, Glen. Glen the fairy. Add 2 mana. How do they have a third one of these? What the heck is going on? I'm gonna counter it. Oh, wait, I can't. I can't. Cavern of Souls says no thank you. Another Nuisance. Okay, well, I think it's worth doing the Nuisance ability. Let's draw 2. 3 mana, draw 2, not bad. Decent value. All right, we're gonna take out this guy, pay 0. And end the turn. So 2 mana, I can counter a spell and let him draw a card. Or I can just spell stutter something straight up, but I'm not going to be able to counter an element or an elemental, so I guess spell stutter is kind of irrelevant unless I'm trying to counter a non-creature spell anyways. I don't know. Maybe playing the Nuisance was the play. I'm starting to think about it now, and I'm like, ugh, maybe I should have just went with the Nuisance. Okay, that's a card. That's a scary card. That gets crazy fast. Wishing I would have saved the fencing. What can you do, though? What can you do? All right, 2 more mana to play. I mean, it could be another elemental, though. Yeah, it's going to be an evoked elemental. I can counter that one, though. Ego. Ego is pretty good. Ego's nice. Yeah, you're gone. No, thank you. Yeah, we'll send both of them. Let's draw some more cards. All right, give me something good. Those are not good. It's not what I meant by good. Still can counter a non-creature spell, though. That's pretty solid. That is a creature, a very big creature, and it sends everything back to my hand, huh? Sure does. It sure does. How quickly the tables have turned. Okay. This doesn't have trample though, right? Okay, good. No trample for that. These have flash. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I can flash both of these in. Definitely helpful. Why are you touching your creatures? Oh god. Okay. That's 7 damage. Tis 7 damage. I'm thinking about how I should do this. I'm thinking that I can bring up my Restless Reef and block and kill this. Or I can flash both of these in. And they're going to be what? 2 power each? I don't know, man. It's got to be that, right? Has to be. I hate that though. I really don't like that. Because they get back this element, right? Or elemental. And puts me in a bad spot here because now I can't do anything about this guy, and all I need to do is play that and they win. If I attack, draw 1 for 3, I could find something for this, but I highly doubt it. I don't know. There's really nothing I can think of here that would get me through this, guys. I don't really know. I don't know. If I swing through with this, they don't block, obviously, because why would they? And then 4, 5, 6 damage. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm cooked. That's all I can do. And I gotta hope for something off the top that saves me here, but it's pretty much a fencing or a bust, right? That ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. Okay. They got us elementals. I mean, to be fair though, they popped off pretty hard early game too though. I mean, 3 of these are, you know, that's quite the find. That's quite the find early on with elementals. All right, that is an evoked creature. I can't counter it, so go ahead, do your thing. 6 damage to the face. This guy right here is nuts. He's definitely the best champion. I gotta say, best champion by far. I don't think it's even really that close. Had a hard time logging in tonight. Verizon's down over here. I heard that from somebody else today too. Someone else had trouble with the Verizon. One of my favorite decks was Savra, Queen of Golgothi, Shambled Shell. It was so good. Oh, let me go back to what we were talking about earlier. $320 people watching? That's crazy. Constant SOS mode? Like Terror the Peaks for Elements? Yeah, Terror the Peaks for Elements is a good way to put it. Elemental looks nuts right now. It really does. Goblin Champion's pretty sick too. I haven't seen anybody run Goblins today. Not a single person. It's down in North Carolina too. Dang, Verizon's down everywhere? Does the background shift as you do damage? It does. It's really cool. It's one of my, favorite maps now. It's actually really sweet. Yes, you do have to play fairies to get a Thought Seize, correct. Correct. Keith, what's going on, man? Hey, neighbor, having fun? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's pretty much nationwide. That settles it. Elemental Tribal is a thing. I mean, I think it could be, really. I really do. How's the new set that we're playing, or what we're playing? Right now we're playing fairies. We were playing something really fun earlier. We kind of finished up on that one though. We were doing like some copy with Mirrorform. I love when I see somebody drinking out of a bell jar. Yeah, I love this thing, man. This is my favorite cup. It's my favorite cup. I guess it's not really a cup, it's a jar, but still. Okay. Oh, almost forgot to record just in case. All right, so we got the opponent going first. Our hand is good. We got the nuisance into the bearer, so that'll work. That will work. All right, so we're gonna choose fairy. And Bitter Bloom Bearer ready to roll next turn. Azorius colors. Uh oh, we're up against Crim, so he's probably playing some control. All right. I don't know if attacking is very wise here, but we're gonna do it anyways because I have counter spells. Drowner, sure. You can have that. So we're doing Merfolks. Okay, that's fine. Merfolk is fine. You got it. Did they miss a land drop? I think they did. That's kind of good, right? Kill spell. Nice. Everyone's afraid of that guy. I don't know why. I do know why. It's because he's very powerful. Let's go fairy again. Another nuisance. And then I guess counters and removals the way to go. 2 nuisances are great though. I'll take it. That is something. Oh, okay. I guess we win. Lands, am I right? Lands, am I right? All right. That was a quick one, but I guess we could use it. We were off to a great start. We would have done really well in that one. I feel bad, but I really wish we could have got that one on video. A good one. Honestly disappointed you didn't say Risen Reef. I know. I can't say it anymore because that one I was just being dumb. I didn't even know. The new set really supports 5 color groups. Yes, it does. It definitely does. There's a new Merfolk. I can't say Merfolk. It's really hard. Lord, that is so modern. So happy to see another one. The OG Lorwyn block had so many game-changing cards. I wish I was around during the OG times, man. I wish I played this game my whole life. I really do. It's a great game, man. It's the greatest game I've ever found, to be honest. It's the only game I've never gotten bored of. I usually get bored of games pretty fast, but this is the only one I've never gotten bored of. Most busted card from Lorwyn? I don't even know about that. Most busted card. People really haven't gotten into like a big groove yet, so I'm not too sure. I've seen a lot of different stuff today, so kind of hard to say. Swayze, did you spend any spot any broken cards like Badgermole worthy? No, I definitely did not. I think there are some really broken tribes, like we saw Element, and I think that Vivid's going to be completely broken. Those two I think are going to be a little bit of an issue going forward. Other than that, I mean, individual cards, not so much. All right. Hello? Why is it not recording? My thing's broken? Oh, great. Is it really not going to let me record? Are we being so for real right now? Okay, I guess I'm not recording. Here we go. Keep this. Yeah, for sure. We got some interaction. Nothing crazy, but great. Well, I guess the stream's supposed to end soon anyway, so I can just kind of like record after, but that's really annoying. Let's just pass the turn. I probably shouldn't have kept this hand. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I wasn't thinking because I was focused on recording. Yeah, just end the turn. I need one more land off the top, but the odds of me hitting it, I would imagine, are pretty slim. Okay. Gonna hit me with the... Oh, because it can get bigger. Okay. Nah. Nah. Let's just get this down. Because why not, you know? Because why not? Let's go with Emblem.
Don't worry, Pom Pom John. I've got this. I've trained with the best.
Emblem. Oh man, not leaving counters open though feels pretty bad. Especially against these colors. It feels like we're going to get our Kaito removed here by some sort of get lost effect. Alright, so let's start with an attack. Let's go Surveil. I could use another land, sure. Keep the lands coming. Don't want to miss a land drop. Let's get this down. And now we can ego drain. What are we looking at here? What we got? Ah, definitely a good... Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what we're doing. We're doing a Toughness Matters deck. I had a deck like this before the new set came out. I probably should revisit this one, obviously, with the new things. I imagine... Yeah, I imagine they're gonna scoop it. Yeah. I mean, that's just unfortunate. not what you want to see there. I think I was running about as perfect as you can run there, so GG's. Oh, I wasn't recording it because I couldn't. Nice. Love that for me. Another great game not recorded. Tapping to Swayze Nation. No, it doesn't. I was hoping it did too. Let me play one more game before we do call it, because I know it's not the biggest, longest stream ever, and I know people want more content as far as streaming goes. I apologize. I do need to record videos, and that's the main thing, and it's not recording anymore, and it's broken, so I'd have to close my OBS and end the stream to figure out why. So the stream will probably end after this next game. But fairies are looking scary. I think that fairies are good. I mean, what were we, 3-1 right now, and the games we did win are pretty dominant. Swayze be sleeping in the office tonight? Why is that? Why is that? Just use the VOD as a video file? I guess I could. I don't know how to do that though. I don't know how to do that. You can use the live stream as a video. I wish I knew how, but copy deck? Yeah, we're doing the copy thing again. Here we go. Hopefully we get a better matchup this time around. Just download it after it's done. Okay, I'll try that. I don't know. Again, I'm not too sure how to even download that, but I'll try. And edit like usual. Okay. All right, so the opponent going first. Hand looks good. It's slow. It's a slow hand. I'm a little scared. And it's Kithkin. If it's Kithkin, I swear there's an algorithm. And if there's an algorithm in early access. Most busted card is Elvish Harbinger. Is that the one that gives 5 colors? Yeah, it's pretty busted. Yay, Badger Mole, 2 of them.